神羅転生
What's up everybody, it's your boy Hokage here. Welcome to the video. Today I'm gonna react to WatchMojo's top 10 Boruto fights. It recently came out. I'm recording this on a Wednesday, but it's gonna be out on Friday. Whatever. I think this came out on like Tuesday or something like that. I'm gonna have WatchMojo's video in the description of this video. I suggest clicking it after this video and giving them a like, because I mean, if it wasn't for that video, this video wouldn't be a thing. Yeah, and I literally just recorded my reaction. I'm filming the intro of the video after the actual reaction, and so yeah, it's a fun little video. Make sure to stay until the end. Once again, make sure to support WatchMojo. And one more thing, I'm gonna have like a fan art on screen while I'm reacting, and I'm gonna have the link to the fan art in the description of this video. So yeah, let's get into it.
Get ready for some next-gen ninja knockouts. I'm Ashley with WatchMojo, and these are the top 10 Boruto, Naruto Next Generations fights.
It's always a good way to start a video with the Chanaro by either Sakura or Sara. I'm excited, honestly. I didn't expect this video from WatchMojo. Let's go.
For this list, we're looking at the most awesome showdowns to stem from this Naruto sequel series all the way up until the end of the time slip arc. Ready your hand signs. As
okay.
always, you can catch me on Twitter at AshJBo, so head over there, give me a follow, and let me know which your favorite Boruto fight is.
Casual Twitter plug there.
Number 10, Team 7 versus Jojo. You know, it's times like these that make...
This fight is underrated, and it's not even that it's underrated. I feel like a lot of people forget that we had an amazing little fight in this arc, a fight that was animated really well. I'm glad they brought up this fight.
Make you forget Konohamaru was a waste of space when he was a kid. Faced with a much older, angrier, and mutated version of Sasuke's old killing partner, it falls to Konohamaru to protect his student from Jojo's rampage.
Oof, I remember that.
Which he accomplishes in
That was beautiful.
style. While his students provide some small measure of backup, the majority of Konohamaru's attacks seem to do little against Jojo's curse form, at least until he foolishly gives Teach an opening by trying to drain his chakra, leaving him open to a Rasengan to the face. Number 9, Academy Students versus Kakashi.
Man, I miss Academy days. I honestly do. This is making me feel so nostalgic, man. I've been reviewing this anime since episode 1. Wow. I don't want to get too emotional here. This video is about fights, not about me being a little pussy.
Oh, that's cute. They actually thought they had a shot at bringing down the 6th Hokage. In order to land themselves the rank of Genin, Boruto and his classmates launch a well-coordinated ploy in order to complete the Bell exam. Only problem is, they have to outwit Kakashi along the way, who doesn't make it easy. However, thanks to a combination of shadow clones and transformation jutsu, as well as a ceiling barrier, the up-and-coming shinobi succeed in pulling a fast one on the copy ninja, managing to pass the test by the skin of their teeth. Number 8, Boruto and Shinky versus Urashiki. If you're talking about his stubborn refusal to disappear and...
The only spoiler that I heard about this video is that the final Urashiki fight is number 2. Or at least I think I heard so, somewhere on Twitter. Now, number 1 is obviously going to be Boruto episode 65. I don't think that, like, I don't know this, but, like, I do. All right. I mean, WatchMojo would be crazy not to put that fight there. But as I said, I do think that I got spoiled for the second spot. So that's probably going to be Urashiki, like the final Urashiki fight before he got defeated. But this fight is also great.
And tendency to make life miserable for the ninja world, then this third member of Momoshiki's troupe stands tall as the series' most enduring villain. Dead set on retrieving the one-tailed beast's chakra for himself, the mad fisherman finds himself clashing with both Shinky and Boruto, who just about managed to keep him at bay with a combination of iron sand and the re-emergence of the Jugan.
Did he just say Jugan instead of Jogan?
Of iron sand and the re-emergence of the Jugan. With a combination of iron sand and the re-emergence of the Jugan.
Jugan.
Sure, Sasuke had to come in and save them at the last second, but the duo broke the right horn of Urashiki.
And this is the thing, this pisses me off because a lot of people say that this was unrealistic, that, you know, Boruto and Shinky defeated Urashiki. It's like, no, Sasuke was there at the end. If it wasn't for him, Boruto and Shinky would have died. They were pretty much out of energy, out of chakra, whatever, and Urashiki was going to kill them. Urashiki as a whole is wasted potential, right? Wasted potential character. And unfortunately, but it is what it is. But this fight, you cannot say that Boruto and Shinky defeated Urashiki. That's just factually incorrect.
Number 7, Boruto, Sarada, and Jojo versus Kako.
I was expecting this fight to be here. This fight is also animated beautifully. This is from the Mitsuki Disappearance arc, Mitsuki Retrieval arc, whatever you want to call it. Potentially the most underrated arc of the entire Boruto series, I'd say, and definitely one of my favorite arcs.
A stunning display of teamwork that not only highlighted Sarada's proficiency with the Sharingan, but also goes to show that even a supporting character like Jojo is not to be dismissed.
I love this music.
Tasked with defeating the synthetic particle jutsu user Kako, the trio take advantage of his inability to constantly use jutsu, with the young Uchiha taking the lead and once again dazzling us with her combat talents and keen evaluation. Despite being able to blast apart everything into cubes, Boruto certainly got lucky when Kako's overuse of this powerful technique would become his undoing.
That shot is beautiful.
Number 6, Sasuke versus Kinshiki.
Okay, I mean, I obviously expected this fight, but I thought it would be like at least top 4 or something like that, simply because of like the beautiful animation and overall the intensity of the fight. Although it was kind of short, but still, I thought it was gonna be like top 4. But this is interesting. This is definitely interesting.
What was supposed to be an exploration into Kaguya's palace soon turns into a fight for survival when Sasuke encounters yet another member of the Otsutsuki clan, only way bigger and with a much harder swing. Yet again, the former last Uchiha manages to shine here, demonstrating both his sword skills and his mastery of the Rinnegan in order to
I love this fight.
Momoshiki's vassal off balance.
I fucking love this.
Bombshell on these.
Ooh, and the sound effect, it's so satisfying. I'm pretty sure they didn't use this sound effect in the Boruto movie, because this is like the OG Sharingan sound effect, and it just sounds so fucking good.
Of the Rinnegan in order to throw Momoshiki's vassal off balance. You have to love how he drops a bombshell on these guys regarding Kaguya's demise before portal jumping out of there. Classy.
大筒かぐやはどこにいる？
知らないのか。奴ならもういない。
Number 5, Boruto vs Nui. Sheesh. Even after being put 6 feet under, Danzo still manages to cause trouble for the Hidden Leaf. Created by fusing the first Hokage's cells into the form of a giant chimera and entrusted to the daughter of one of Root's loyalist researcher, Nui was a summon with the single purpose of destroying the village.
This fight happened so long ago that I nearly forgot about it, but it totally makes sense that it's top 5. Yeah, this is from the first arc of the Boruto anime, the new arc.
A lot of good that did though, as after inadvertently activating his Jugan, both Boruto and Mitsuki were...
I just can't get over the fact that he pronounces it as Jugan instead of Jogan, but yeah.
As after inadvertently activating his Jugan, both Boruto and Mitsuki were able to destroy the source of Nue's power inside Tsumere's soul, all thanks to a well-timed kunai to the backside. Number 4, Sakura vs Shin. Good to know.
I have this fight in my current intro, but I feel like I overused this scene in so many of my previous intros. It's like I have this fighting scene on my computer. It's a beautiful fight, by the way, beautiful fight.
All those years of playing housewife haven't diminished Sakura's punching prowess.
あんたさえぶっ飛ばせば万事解決ってことよ。
After getting the drop on the artificial
This part,
Sharingan
man.
user, Sakura proceeded to demonstrate that motherhood hasn't slowed her down one bit, mainly by punching the crap out of Shin, overcoming his metal manipulating, and even tossing a giant pillar at him like it was nothing. She even manages to perform a tag team combo breaker with her husband, combining his Rinnegan's teleportation abilities with her right jab. When it comes to the Uchiha, accept no substitutes.
One of the most satisfying punches in all of Boruto and Naruto.
Number 3, Boruto and Mitsuki vs Shizuma. We never thought we'd see another member of
This was epic, man. This was epic. Especially that final punch after Boruto does his Boruto stream technique. Oh man, I just hope they show it.
Kishime's Hoshigaki clan, but we're thankful we did, seeing as it ended up giving us this brutally awesome fight. With his fellow new 7 swordsmen of the Mist in tow, Shizuma's goal to break the peace surrounding his village almost succeeded, until our boys Mitsuki and Boruto leapt into the fray and demonstrated just how proficient in their jutsu
There it is.
become.
Oof, that was so
Even
good.
when the defeated Shizuma merged with Samehara, it still wasn't enough, as both Boruto and Kagura were able to counterattack with the Hirame Kare. Number 2.
By the way, and yeah, the spoiler was correct. The final Rashiki fight is number 2. For those of you that forgot, the Jogan activated during the Shizuma fight, but I don't think it was shown here. Unless I somehow missed it. Maybe I zoned out for a second, but yeah. From this point on, number 2 is the Urashiki fight, and number 1 is obviously the versus Momoshiki fight. The Momoshiki fight. What did I say? The versus Momoshiki arc. It's because the arc was called versus Momoshiki arc, so I just made a little mistake there. But yeah, I wonder if they're gonna show like honorable mentions between number 2 and number 1. That would be cool.
2. Boruto, Naruto, Sasuke, and Jiraiya versus Urashiki. The defeat of this godly chakra-stealing fisherman had been a long time coming, but who would have guessed it would take both the past and future visions of the Uzumaki bloodline to finally bring him down. After nerfing the likes of Jiraiya and assuming his new ascended form, it falls to both father and son to finish off the last of the Otsutsuki descendants with a unified Rasengan, one that nearly fails to break through his monstrous aura, at least until Sasuke literally brings down the thunder with his...
Kirin! I totally forgot that Kirin was there in this fight. This is so fucking epic.
Kirin, allowing the two blondes to send the time-hopping freak packing once and for all. Before we get to our number one pick...
Can somebody tell me how they didn't put the Chunin exam fight between Boruto and Sarada and Shinky? I just realized it. They literally haven't included that fight. Huh. That's interesting. That fight was so emotional because Boruto was going through such a deep character struggle throughout that arc. You know, the whole cheating aspect of his decision making at that time and everything. I just can't believe that they didn't include it, man. Wow, I just realized that.
Here's some honorable mentions.
Man, Jugo went full Jotaro here. The only thing that was lacking was Ora Ora Ora, but I mean, I just hope that they at least put the Shinky fight in the honorable mentions. I was about to say that Sarada versus Buntan wasn't included as well, but at least it's in the honorable mentions. This fight, I also feel like it could have been in the top 10. And this fight was so epic. And plus, it resulted in like a huge death. I mean, overall, in this arc, Onoki died. And yeah, but yeah. The thing is, though, it should have been in the top 10, right? It should have been in the top 10, but at least it's here. Totally forgot about this one.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications.
While we're on the topic, do the same thing for my channel, guys, please.
Number 1, Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki. Leave it to these guys to come out of semi-retirement, team up once again, and overshadow...
I'll never forget the 2018 Crunchyroll Awards when we got robbed. When the All Might versus what's his name, All for One, that fight won instead of this masterpiece. I mean, when it comes to these Crunchyroll Awards, anyway, it's like mostly Western fans voting, and it's just like popularity contest. It's not really about the quality, right? But even so, I mean, this fight, I just cannot believe that it didn't win it. It's just embarrassing. But again, it's the popularity contest, so I shouldn't really whine about it.
Practically everything else this sequel has dished out so far. Despite facing the unholy wrath of Momoshiki in his ultimate form, the arrogant entity is woefully unprepared for just how powerful these two former frenemies are.
Sasuke's renegade ability is one of the most beautiful things in the show. That right there is also from my intro, just after Shinra Tensei. I'm gonna try and pause it. Yes, there it is.
With Naruto's 6 paths and tailed beast form combined with Sasuke's dual wielding of Sharingan and Rinnegan, they quickly turn the tide of battle and devastate all that Kaguya's imitator had.
That's a beautiful shot right there as well. Let's wrap this up.
To offer. Just ignore the whole part of Boruto being the one to land the killing blow.
Is that a diss at Boruto? Why would we ignore that? Huh, interesting.
So, do you agree with our picks? Let us.
Do I agree or not? I mean, so far the Boruto anime has nearly 150 episodes, a bunch of fights. So I would have to like analyze all of them and like rank them. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna spend hours researching the fights. Instantly, like I'm pretty confident that the Shinky fight should have been in the top 10, but everybody has their own opinion, and I respect WatchMojo's opinion. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.